triangle B is the next size down. It's actually made from the bottom up. When it's sitting this way, it's an isosceles triangle, just like triangle A. But when it's actually in use, it is a right angle triangle. It consists of 12 rows, which are easily counted if you work up the side. If you're making the blanket the same size as mine, you'll need to make 8 of these triangles. I'm using US terminology for this triangle, and start with a double magic ring. Hold your yarn in your left hand, wrap your yarn twice around 2 fingers. Pull a loop up through the center, yarn over your hook and pull through for a chain. Now we're going to do 2 more chains, and that is counted as a double crochet. Now we're going to do 1 more chain, which is a corner. Next up, we do 3 double crochets into the magic ring, and that's your granny cluster. Okay, chain 1 for the corner. Now we're going to make another double crochet into the magic ring as well, and that is our first row. Pulling your hook off your work, gently tugging the yarn end. Now whichever ring cinched in, you pull that one out until the other ring cinches in. Then pull the yarn end and your magic ring is gone. Chaining 3, and that counts as a double crochet. Turn your work. Chain 1 for a corner. Now making a granny cluster into this space below. So doing 3 double crochets and 3. Now we're going to skip across this cluster and do a cluster in this other space, which is on the left hand side of the cluster we just skipped. So doing 1, 2 and 3 double crochets, chaining 1 for that corner, and now doing another double crochet into that same space. So that's 2 rows, 1 and 2. Now we're going to chain 3, that gets counted as a stitch, chain 1, which is a corner, turning your work, and we're going to do a cluster into this space below. So double crochet 1, 2 and 3 times. Now we're going to work across the top of our triangle. So skip a cluster and do the next cluster in the space below. 1, 2 and 3 double crochets. Skip a cluster, and now we're going to work into this space on the left with a granny cluster. 1, 2 and 3, chain 1 and a double crochet back into that same space. Okay, this is what we've got, a little triangle. Now chaining 3 counts as a stitch, chain 1 for a corner, turn your work. Do a granny cluster into this space below. That's 1, 2 and 3 double crochets. Now do clusters across the top in the spaces. So skipping a cluster, working a cluster. 1, 2 and 3 double crochets. Skip a cluster, doing another cluster in the space below. Skipping a cluster, and now we're working a cluster in the space on the very left hand side of the triangle. It's 1, 2 and 3 double crochets, chain 1, and now we do 1 double crochet into that same space. Chaining 3, that counts as a double crochet. Chain 1 more for a corner and turn your work. Doing a 3 double crochet cluster in this space below. 1, 2 and 3. Now working across the top of the triangle with granny clusters. 1, 2, nearly finished, and 3 Granny clusters across the top. Now we're going to work one in the very left hand side. 1, 2, 3 double crochets, chain 1 and 1 more double crochet back into that same space. Chaining 3, chaining 1, turning your work, doing a cluster in this space below. 1, 2 and 3 double crochets. Now we're going to work granny clusters across the top of our triangle in each of the spaces. And this is what it's looking like. Your rows are going across this way, whereas this one, the rows are going up and down and you've got a point to work on, okay? So our point is down here and we're just increasing the amount of clusters as we go across the top of this one. So we're going to do 12 rows as well. I'm going to meet you back up closer to the end of the triangle. This triangle was so much quicker to make that before I knew it, I was already up to 12 rows. So this time we count a little differently. We go up the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rows. Again, snip off our yarn, pull that loop through and head off and darn your yarn ends in. Do it now because your future self will thank you.